Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we got some new headlights. I'm going to show you guys how to install these. This should go for like any headlight really. These are the ones I chose. I found them on Facebook Marketplace for $200. They're used, but they're fantastic looking and I like them a lot. These are the old style right here off to the side. You are going to have to take off the bumper because there is a bolt right there, and then all four of those right there. Before I forget, there is another bolt right here. They're all 10. Just got that going, and then there's one right underneath the fender. And yes, we tested it already. Always test it before you start putting it on. We'll show you guys what they look like. But I'm trying to hit that 10-minute mark, so headlight test. There they go. So the high beams and blinkers. Nice. Everything looks good. Turn it down one. There. Oh, that looks so good. That's like all modern Subarus now, so it's not like a huge deal to be rolling on the street with that, but it just completes the look so much.
A few moments later.
Got some big news, including the performance part today. I'm going to be uninstalling the top mount intercooler and replacing it with this guy right here, Grimspeed intercooler. And yes, I'm going to keep the top mount style. I don't really want to do front mount because I have the oil cooler sitting right there, and I like to have a kind of like a showpiece up top on the engine bay. I don't really want to get rid of that and have a bunch of piping. It already looks pretty bad with all these hoses going on. So, comes with a Y pipe, the gaskets, clamps, stickers, all the goodies. It's brand new. I bought it off someone on Facebook Marketplace, and it came with the little, what do you call it, splitter thing that goes up top on the hood scoop. Then I ran to Washington, grabbed some little bits and pieces of like a diffuser, splats, and possibly I think side skirts. I tried lining it up. It doesn't seem like it really matches quite yet, but this is going to be later. For now, I'm focusing on this. I don't expect any power gains or anything like that, just a little bit better flow. And yeah, I plan to get a stencil too and spray painting a GS logo in red to kind of mock up the STI OEM one. You can kind of see the Grimspeed logo. Okay, first thing we're actually going to do is put everything together and make sure that this checks out. Grimspeed gaskets, got 3 of them total, and we're going to bolt it all together, make sure everything is nice and snug, and then put the little hoses right there onto it, get it prepped, and then we can begin taking off the OEM one, because that one's going to be sold later on because I don't need it anymore. But let's go ahead and open these guys up, line them up, and get them settled. Alright, she's getting that off. Meanwhile, this is looking good. Got the gaskets on there, and then this is basically ready right here. So we have a little bit of extra clamps just because we're going to wait until we slip this on and then mount them on. Okay, since we're in the middle of taking off the intercooler, I thought it might be good to tell you guys how to go about doing so. So you got, what are they, 2/13s?
Yeah.
One right there, and then one on the other side. And then the rail itself, there's 3 10mm, and you can kind of move it out of the way. And then for the bypass valve or blow-off valve, whichever you have, they are both, there's 2,
Yep.
They're both 12s, and then your clamps, if you have them, are 8s. At least that's why I think they are, like for every clamp. But yeah, you got those 2, and then one right there, and then make sure to slide it to the driver's side. Alright, it is now 2:56 a.m. Just finished the front mount. I see now why people go front, because those white pipes are fucking... I'm tired. Alright. Let's see. AFR looks good. I'm not sure if it would really affect that. Test run for my job tomorrow, if I can get there, you know. That way, if it doesn't work, or something's bad, I can get a Lyft or an Uber or something, you know, something like that. Okay, made it to Plat Pantry to get a Monster. Looks good. Driving fine. Probably need to clear that check engine line, see if maybe that's where the evap was coming from. Since this motor was replaced, they might have just not set the last one in right. I don't know. I messed with the intake. Still came back, especially on the freeways. But time to go home. It's 33.
The next day.
Since I have the camera charged up, I thought I might as well show you guys how to take off an STI spoiler. It's pretty simple. You got 12 bolts all located around the trunk. Let me just focus. There they go. Got some right there. There. It's kind of hard to highlight it with this aluminum foil looking crap, but 12 all around, and they're just 10 millimeters. So make sure to locate your 10 millimeter before you get working on this. I'm mostly just trying to wire this in right here. For some reason they didn't put through the harness. I think it's right there. Okay, spoiler, it's officially off. It was a bitch to get it, but putty knife and heat gun or hair dryer seemed to work best. I had to just go around it and scoop it. Be careful not to scratch your paint, but my god, it was annoying as hell to get it off. So now the real question is there a harness plugged in underneath this? Oh, yep, it's right there. What is this? Yep, that's it. Freaking gross as shit. I meant to move this over. God damn. Look at that. Well, I guess since I'm making a video, I can tell you guys that I'm selling this spoiler. It's going to this car right here. I'm going to go ahead and help the guy mount it up.
Yep. I want it on my roof rack though.
Perfect. Alright. Everything is working. I'm surprised no one has given me shit from behind, letting me know that that one wasn't working. But it's bright enough with just the taillights, but that is just an indicator to let everyone know it is you truly braking. So just stop. You know, these can only do so much, but when the brakes are off, or when I'm just driving, I think it's just little circles that you see right there that are on, and then these square pieces light up. Those are the reverse lights that are blue, if you're curious about that. I bought the taillights and they just happened to have those in them when I got them, so I kept it.
Much later.
Alright. Upon making an outro, I totally forgot there's a lot of stuff I haven't caught you guys up on. So there's the spats or splats, I keep forgetting how it's pronounced, and then the diffuser that goes all the way across. Looks really nice. And window vents, and then new wheels off a cross track, and then splitter. For now, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it was kind of like a montage of everything, but I had so much content I just didn't really know how to make it into separate videos. I just threw it all together, so hopefully it was entertaining. I will try to stick to better quality. This is just kind of to get it up sooner rather than later, because it's been days and weeks between each and every project. So yeah, thanks again guys. Have a good day and drive safe.